This problem asks us, what is the value of x in the solution to this system of equations, 3x equals 2y plus 14, and y equals negative 6x plus 18? There are many ways you could solve this problem. You could use substitution or elimination or even matrices, but I'm going to choose to solve the equation by getting y by itself in both equations, and then using the graphing calculator to find the intersection of the two lines. Let's go ahead and get started. For the first equation, we have 3x equals 2y plus 14. To get y by itself in this equation, I'm going to flip the whole equation around first. It makes it a little bit easier to keep track of the work. So I have 2y plus 14 equal to 3x. Now I can see that on the left-hand side with the y, I have a plus 14. I can get rid of that plus 14 by subtracting 14 from both sides, giving me 2y is equal to 3x minus 14. And then I can divide both sides by 2, giving me y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 14 over 2 is minus 7. Now the second equation, y is already by itself, so we don't have to do anything to the second equation. We can grab our calculator and turn your calculator on. And you notice I have quite a bit of work on there already. If you want to clear your entire calculator, you don't have to, but you can type second plus 7 for reset, 1 for all RAM, 2 says you want to reset, and it clears all your RAM. Alright, now that I have my RAM cleared, I'm going to go to my y equals screen, and I'm going to type in that first equation. So the first equation was y equals 3 halves x minus 7. So I'm going to type in 3 halves. To do that, I'm going to go 3 divided by 2x and then subtract 7. Press enter. Now for the second equation, it's negative 6x plus 18. I'm going to type negative 6. To get the negative, you want to use that negative button, which is at the bottom of the calculator below the 3. So negative 6x plus 18. Now that both equations are in your calculator, hit the graph button. And there's our first line, and there's our second line. So luckily both lines show up on our screen, and we can see the intersection point. We could kind of guess that, or we can find the intersection by going second trace down to the word intersection, or 5. It says first curve, we just press enter because it was blinking on the first curve. It says second curve, just press enter. And guess, we press enter again, and it gives us an intersection of 3.33 as our x value and negative 2 as our y. So the question asks us, what is the value of x in the solution? So our value of x is 3.33. So we know it can't be g, we know it can't be h, and we know it can't be j because j is a negative 10/3. So it must be f, but let's be absolute sure. Let's go second mode to quit, and let's type in 10 divided by 3. Press enter, and we get 3.33, which does check out with what we found on the intersection on the calculator.